Hey guys, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to get initials for my full name. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to create a table, a temp table with one column called full name of data type var.100, and then I'm simply going to insert some sample data into it. So I'm just going to insert 5 full names into it. Okay, once that's done, let's first select what's inside our table. So from names, so now I have these 5 names in my table. So let's say if I want to get the initials from each name, I would first need to get the first letter of the first name and then the first letter of the last name and then join them together. So to get the first letter of the first name, let me just first select my full name, and then to get the first letter of my first name, I can just do substring my full name, and then I'm just gonna select, starting from the first letter. So this is gonna give me my first letter of the first name. Now the first letter of the last name is a little tricky because you have to find the position of it. So to find the position, so you notice how there's a space between first and last name. So first we need to find the position of this space, and then we'll know the position of the first letter based on that. So to find the position of the space, we can use this character index, and then I'm gonna search for space in my full name. Okay, so let's run this now. So now it's giving you the position of a space in each one of them. So space here is at number 5, so 1 2 3 4 5 here, and in case of Syed Abbas and then Patrick Davis, it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. It's right here. And then Alex is 4 letters, so space would be position 5. So now we know the position of space, and the position of the first letter of the last name is right after space. So what I can do here is I can put this whole thing in a substring, and then I'm of course searching in full name, and then here I'm gonna start from space plus 1. That'll give me the position of the first letter, and then I can just select 1 out of it. So let me run this. So here we successfully got the first letter for our first name. So S for Syed, and then A for Abbas, Patrick Davis is P and D, and then Kathleen Adams is C and A, and so on. So now we have the first letter of the first name and the first letter of the last name. To get the initials, we can simply combine them. So what I can do is I can just do this plus, so that's the first letter of the first name, and then plus the first letter of the last name. So let me run this now, and here I can also just give it an alias, so I'm gonna call it as initial. So we successfully got the initial out of each name using substring and character index. And if you want to take this out, you can take this out, or we can just comment it here. I can just comment it out, and then let me execute it now. So now I'm getting full name and then initial for each one of them. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and thank you for watching.